Invest vs gamble. The truth? For many people, the danger involved in investing can make the entire process feel a touch like gambling. But, truthfully, there's a quite big difference between the two. And that's exactly why I decided to write down this text. Before we get much further, allow me to answer the vital question: is investing gambling? No, investing isn't gambling. While both involve risk, once you invest your money, you receive ownership of something reciprocally. Gambling, on the opposite hand, may be a wager between two parties that depends on a specific outcome and leads to a gain for one, and a complete loss for the opposite. That's why, for the remainder of this text, I'm getting to take a deeper dive into the highest 5 reasons why investing is different than gambling. Please subscribe to know more recommendations on investing. Let's get started. 1. Investments have value. As I discussed at the start of this text, whenever you buy an investment, you receive some quiet ownership reciprocally. For instance, once you plan to invest in land, you receive ownership of the property you buy. Once you purchase stocks or mutual funds, you receive some ownership in one or multiple publicly traded companies. Even once you invest in precious metals, i.e. gold, platinum, or silver, which tend to hold a higher level of risk than many other investments, you receive ownership of the valuable metal. And here's the thing, in nearly every case, if you invest in something, albeit that investment decreases in value, you'll still sell it. That just isn't the case with gambling. 2. Proper investing puts the chances in your favor. I don't think it's any secret, but once you gamble, especially at a casino, the chances aren't in your favor. Unless, of course, you're a casino owner. You see, the changes in gambling are set to profit the house at the end of the day. So, mathematically speaking, the longer you gamble, the extra money you're getting to lose. Meanwhile, as an investor, once you put your money into well-researched, strong investments, the chances of earning a return are in your favor. For instance, at the time of scripting this article, over the last 10 years, the S&P 500 has earned a mean annual return of roughly 10%. Source: as an investor, I can check out that number and know that it's probably a robust place on behalf of me to place my money. When it involves gambling, however, those sorts of odds don't exist over the long term. Sure, you would possibly win a fast buck here and there, but within the end of the day, the house always wins. This is also why folks that invest consistently usually find themselves wealthy, and other people that gamble consistently typically find themselves broke. 3. Interest. As an investor, it's easy to require advantage of the facility of interest. All you've got to try to do is reinvest your earnings into equivalent investments that are producing gains, and your money will grow faster and faster. It's a very awesome thing to experience. On the opposite hand, to try to do an equivalent thing gambling, you'd need to win money, then win extra money with the cash you already won, and so on. And since the chances aren't in your favor, this is often a particularly unlikely scenario. And by unlikely, I mean nearly impossible. 4. You'll diversify your investments. If you want to enhance your odds with investing, you've got the choice of diversifying your investments. For instance, you'll invest in mutual funds, individual stocks, land, and far more. That way, if one among your investments goes down, and another one goes up, you don't experience as great of a loss. This is often an excellent thanks to reducing the likelihood of losing money and increase your ability to create wealth. This is not an option when it involves gambling. Since every gamble carries a high risk of losing money, diversifying your bets would likely only make your odds worse. 5. Humans play a crucial role within the outcome of investments. The 5th, and my personal favorite, reason why investing and gambling are different, is that humans play a prominent role within the outcome of investments. For example, once you invest in a company on the stock exchange, you're putting your money behind executives, employees, and other investors that each one has a vested interest within the company earning a profit. And with all those people working hard to scale back costs, innovate, and grow the corporate, your likelihood of earning interest on your investment is extremely good. In other words, humans have the power to influence the result of an investment, which isn't the case with gambling. Truthfully, this isn't something many of us consider when it involves investing, but it's a critical distinction between investing and gambling. And once you consider this critical component, a minimum of, in my experience, investing becomes a way less terrifying venture.